Hey guys, welcome back to another Butterfly Effect video. Today we're going to be doing a video on the Quarry. So if you don't know what the Quarry is, because you've been living under a rock, check out our video in the description. It's our fresh reaction to the trailer where we explain a little bit about it. Boom. So in this video, what we're going to be doing is talking about first impressions of the characters. We're just going to be giving you some quickfire predictions of what they're going to get up to and who the characters are. So Chris, I reckon this character's either going to be a traitor or a false idol. I reckon it's going to be a horror ploy to make the kids fend for themselves really early doors.
I think Chris is going to play a major role in the story. It's obvious that he leaves at the beginning, but he's got to return, right? Because it's David Arquette. So, big question mark for me with Chris.
He looks like Dewey Riley to me, like the character he plays in Scream. So I hope he stays good and goofy. But owners have deceived us in the past, like, the Washington Lodge. So he can definitely have potential to be shady.
I reckon she's going to be an intro girl alongside Max. I don't think she's going to die. I think she's going to escape early, and she's probably going to find the group later on, and she's going to be that broken, traumatic girl.
I agree. I can't. I agree.
Yeah, I can see that, but she also, like, having her listed first, she has very protagonistic looking qualities as well. But I wouldn't want her to be, like, the final girl or anything,
I reckon this guy's going to die early. You kind of see him having a tragic fate in the trailer. You can only play as 9 characters as well. I reckon he's going to be the missing person we can't play as.
Yeah, Max will be the fall guy in the introduction and will be the source of Laura's pain and anxiety later in the game.
Yeah, he seems a little bit boring to me, and I think that lack of ambition he has could make him an early victim.
I reckon this is going to be the main girl. She's artsy and kind. I reckon she's going to have some really cool, badass scenes. Potential boyfriend with Nick. I reckon she's going to get a potential really cool revenge story.
I think she's going to be a really introverted character, and I think that her artistic skills and her love for her sketchbook will actually come to benefit the group later in the game.
She gives me Ashley vibes from Until Dawn, like, the sweet and sincere, and the artsy is kind of cute. So I see her being in the middle of final girl and, like, not really that, but also not an early victim either. But she looks like she has some layers to her.
So her bio says that she likes to stir the pot and that she's loud. I reckon she's going to be the Emily or Jess in this game. You're either going to love her or you hate her.
I think that you're going to start off hating her, but I think similar to Mike in Until Dawn, she'll become a fan favourite by the end of the game.
Yeah, she's already my favourite. I hope manifesting final girl for her. She looks like she has a good mix of the good qualities from, like, Jess, Sam, the leadership of Emily, like that kind of thing.
I reckon this character's going to be in jeopardy really early doors, and I reckon he's going to be used as a reason for Abigail to save someone. So I think he's going to be very much a victim in this game.
Yeah, I think Nick is going to have a thing for Abigail.
For me, this is Chris from Until Dawn meets Matt with his, like, athletic and nerdy. But I can also see where that, like, maybe he'll falter a little bit because he won't drop his guard.
I think this is going to be my hidden favourite. I reckon she's going to break up with Jacob, as seen with the trailer with the scratch on the tree. We see that she's a vlogger, she does her own thing. I think she's going to be self-assured, independent, and almost like a hidden badass like Sam in Until Dawn.
I think that Emma's going to be the character that everybody hates because she's constantly on her phone. I think she's going to rub Chris up the wrong way because of that. And ultimately, people won't like Emma.
I think she has the potential to be pretty fun. She could probably be a little annoying, but I don't know. I think she'll be very fun, happy, self-assured, and potentially strong as well.
So I agree with the hidden object guru here. I reckon he's going to have a coming out story with Dylan. I reckon he's going to be a fan favourite. He's going to have a lot of fun moments and jokes. And I can see him kind of being like the main guy, and he's going to have a lot of relatability.
Yeah, so Ryan, it says here that he has a loner thing going on. I think that his character arc is that by the end of the game and after all the sort of the events and all the sort of the deaths, that maybe he'll become more of a people person.
Because he does seem like a little bit ditzy at times, but I think like he's still cute about it, you know? And I think he can definitely have an arc with growing and being more out there and have some good strong moments. I think he'll be very likable.
I reckon Dylan's going to have a secret dark dynamic like Ashley, whether that's an opportunity to betray Ryan, or perhaps an early death which is going to push Ryan to be a better character.
For me, he's going to be the one of the people that can get the furthest in the game.
I don't know, because it says like he has like a edgy persona, but underneath like he's terrified of rejection. So I think he can have like character arc of opening up as well, or just trying to think he's stronger than he is, you know, tougher than he is.
Prick.
He'll have a thing for Emma, she'll reject his advances.
He gives me early game Mike vibes, so I do not like him already. I feel like he'll just be a bit of an asshole.
So I'm really 50-50 about this one. He could be like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre cop that ends up siding with the hillbillies. But I'm actually going to trust him here. I'm going to say that he turns a good leaf and he's actually going to try and help the group.
I think that Travis is going to be somehow in league with the person who is the werewolf.
I feel like he'll be like appears good at first and then actually turns out to be not good, or the other way around.
So this guy's evil. He's going to be the puppet master behind the whole operations. He's going to do something absolutely horrible, which is going to make us absolutely hate him, and we're going to want to kill him massively. And I reckon he's going to die at the hands of Abigail.
I think that Jedediah is going to kidnap a member of the group, and that will provoke the conflict between the group and these three characters in the first half of the game.
I think whatever Travis is, he'll be the opposite of. Like, if we think Travis is evil and he turns out to be good, I think like this guy could easily like look good because he looks like a sweet old man, but he could very easily flip and actually be evil old guy.
So this is going to be the front man, Muscle. I reckon he's going to be a pawn who gets sacrificed or killed early. The trailer shows he is scared by whatever's there, so I don't think he'll last too long.
I think he'll be the henchman, and I don't think he'll be a very intelligent character. I think that he will be killed maybe in sort of like chapter 7 or 8 in the game.
He seems kind of like a himbo, like a beefy boy with not a lot of brains, and I don't think he'll be too super relevant, but definitely like have a little bit of impact, like maybe a catalyst for something.
I reckon she's going to be the classic horror film trope of the creepy girl who warns the group of the terrors of the location or the group they're about to run into.
Constance, I think she'll be the one that's dishing out the orders to Jedediah and Bobby in terms of whatever they plan for the group when they arrive at the camp.
Yeah, she looks kind of evil, like a bad bitch, baddie kind of way. But I don't know, she could be helpful.
So this one's very difficult. She's an absolute mystery. Could she be the narrator or could she be linked to the collectibles somehow?
Yeah, I think that she's the narrator for this game. I think that she will have, or at least it be alluded to some sort of psychic abilities. And I think it will be her tarot cards that the player will find in the world that will essentially take the place of the totem or the pictures, as to see, you know, what could potentially happen.
Yeah, I can see that, because she doesn't even look like a person, she just looks like a ghost, so I highly doubt that she'll be anything like in the game, like a playable character. She'll probably be more like Dr. Hill, the curator, narrator, that kind of role.
Brilliant, and thank you for joining us, guys. If you think we're completely wrong or completely right, let us know in the comments. We'd love to know what you think. What do you reckon the characters are going to get up to? And which one of the three of us do you think will get it more spot on? So it'll be really interesting if we came back and visited this just to see how awfully wrong we were. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us, guys. All of our links are in the description. We'll see you for the next one. Cheers for joining.
Bye.
Bye-bye.